Okay, I am very, very frustrated right now because you can see the trench line. That's the new project that I'm trying to plant. And I have a leak underneath it. I need a 1/2-inch coupler. I keep looking for one, can't ever find one. And so I've got a good friend who comes down here usually on Saturdays, and I think he's going to pick me up one and bring it so I can fix my leak tomorrow and then get this planted and finished. It's going to look lovely. So frustration here at the Linville Hacienda South. color of that lemon slice. Isn't that gorgeous? It's got the pretty yellow with the white in the center. And then my volunteer petunia is blooming, and I think, well, I don't want to say that's a proven winner. They're not supposed to seed out, but I noticed in my baskets last year that had the tea bags in them, I had some volunteer petunias, but I tossed them because I didn't know if they'd bloom or not. Now I'm kicking myself in the butt. Anyway, the vinca vine's doing good. It's starting to trail over the edge. The baskets on the back of the deck are doing very well. Pretty happy. And the other Western Star planter. The creeping Jenny is going crazy. So's the vinca vine. And this volunteer has a bloom on it. And the mandevilla is sending out new blooms, new shoots on both of them after they got beat to death by the rain. Bless their little hearts. And when they start sending out trailers, I'll start weaving them through the slats here. And the arena is about ready to be drug, and then me and the little horse are going to go back to riding because it's official. All my planting is done. Bring on 2019 summer and riding, and I am ready. Well, since I'm in the mood to do a video tour, I decided to come out on the balcony. And these are the begonias, and I've got them in the shadiest part of the balcony I can find. There's 4 in here with 2 half a gallon per hour emitters, and it runs for 10 minutes up here and waters all the pots. And they do well with that because that's what I did last year. Sorry, it's kind of windy. This would be the north hay rack. I transplanted my basil out here. It was dying on my kitchen windowsill. I keep forgetting to water it out here. It gets watered consistently, imagine that. And then this last year had a mandevilla in it, a begonia, a bunch of petunias, and I think either some vinca vine or Silver Falls dichondra, I can't remember. But this year, this is, I think, a diamond frost euphorbia, or it's a verbena, I can't remember which, and it's doing pretty good. Some more creeping Jenny that the wind blows all over the place. A yellow petunia, I can't remember the name of it, but look in there, isn't that just gorgeous, that color? And then these pink ones, and they're just, I mean, they're just stellar. Look at that color. 2 more volunteer petunias down here. We'll see how they do. And then I've got some more begonias here. There's a small one in there, and I'm going to transplant it later this afternoon and put it in its own pot, because these begonias, as you can tell, when they get going, they get humongous. So the ones that I have in those oblong containers, I hope they don't outgrow it. If they do, then I'm going to have to get busy in the wood shop and make me some custom begonia boxes. This would be the northeast container, the hay rack. Some of the hanging baskets that I've got going along here. These were just extra that I planted up. The central east hay rack. This one is actually, I think, one of the bigger ones. I had different size hay racks, and this one is deeper this direction, so I could actually cram more plants in it this year, but I didn't. Silver Falls dichondra, More of the pink petunia, and then some of these really beautiful purple. Look at the center of that one. Isn't that gorgeous? Another pink. More of the silver falls, and it's already starting to creep out the edge of the hay rack and start to drape. The second hanging basket, and all of these up here actually have all of the same flowers in them. I just bought a flat and then just planted everything up, so the color scheme's all the same. This is the southeast hay rack. All the hay racks have silver falls dichondra, and all of the hanging baskets along with the mailbox have creeping jenny, although the mailbox planter has that new Dorianthus, I think's what they call it, or Dorythanus. I can't remember how to pronounce those names, but it's a real, it's a variegated silvery blue foliage. Everybody thinks it's a succulent, but the leaves are very thin, and it puts out these real pretty little red blooms. I've got a video, you'll see it in the video, because I took a video of the mailbox planter. And then this is the south hay rack. Looks like I got carried away with the pink. There's more pink in this one than there is the purple. This one does have a vinca vine in it. I had a couple extra vinca vines, and I think I tossed those in this container, and then I put one in the central east hay rack container. And then here's the last of the 4 begonias. This one had the biggest head start, except for the one that was in that other container on the floor of the balcony. And then there's 3, with the one closest to the house trying to catch up to its big brother on the other end. And the hummingbirds are going insane. I have, I think, 2 females and 3 males. And they're starting to get really brazen. I was sitting out here on the porch yesterday, and I had 3 of them. In fact, there's one right there. I had 3 of them just having a shit fit, and they were right above the table, and they were attacking each other. This is one of the younger males, and he's a little skittish. There's a little big fat fellow. That's him right there. Oops, he took off. And he hangs out down there in the wisteria tree, and he tries to guard these feeders up here, and does a pretty good job for the most part, but these other 4 birds are getting a little more brave, and they're taking him on. At any rate, I'm going to link all these videos together and make a YouTube video, and I will catch you guys all later. Linville, Hacienda South, out.